What's up guys, Flashfire here, and today we are bringing you another team building video. As you can see, we're going to be using Mega Diancie today. This is not what we're building around, we're building with it. We're changing the format slightly, although we are still using Megas, so I don't know. But anyway, if you guys get this video to 40 likes, I'll put a pastement file of the team down in the description, as always, because you guys are really good with hitting those like goals. We have increased them quite a lot recently, because you're just smashing them out of the park every time. But, some very exciting news. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, look at this. I'm so excited, but, yeah, so we just hit 1,000 subscribers. Update video regarding that will be out tomorrow. Just thank you guys so much for all the support over the last few months. It's been great. But anyway, we're going to get on with the video right now. That's for a different video. We're going to be building with Mega Diancie today. We're going to be building a very offensive team today. One of you guys asked me to play hyper offense because I normally play very balanced teams. I can't guarantee there's going to be hyper offense. We are running one bulky mon because hyper offense is so far out of my comfort zone. I can't deal with it. We could change it to not bulky. You'll see when we get there. But anyway, we're going to be starting off with Mega Diancie today because we're not going to be running a spinner or a defogger. I thought I would grab this. Not only is it a really, really powerful offensive threat, but you have the magic bounce. It's not going to be a dedicated magic bounce, obviously. This is an offensive team. We want to be putting offensive pressure on the opponent as much as possible. This team is not weak to rock, so we don't worry too much about the hazards, but it's nice to have this there to get rid of them if they were to come up. So, we've gone for Moonblast, Diamond Storm, Earth Power for our attacking moves. We've gone for the Protect over the Hidden Power Fire, mainly because Hidden Power Fire is there to hit Sizzle, and it's there to hit Ferrothorn, both of which can take one and OHKO you back. So there's no point in running it, in my opinion. I mean, you could predict their switch in, but that's risky as hell. So I'm not a fan of the Hidden Power Fire, to be honest with you. So we're not going to be running it. We're going for the naive nature so that we don't lower the power of Diamond Storm, which is, of course, a physical move. It's also Rock Stab, which is great. Especially off that base 100 attack is nothing to laugh at, and it's just a really nice way to KO Talonflame and Zard Y. So, what's not to love? Yeah, that's basically that. That's our Mega Diancie, as I said, is a magic bouncer. Another method we're going to be using to keep the hazards away is a Gengar. This is not only a taunt user, but a spin blocker, which is very nice. So once we've got our hazards up, we can switch this on predicted rapid spins, and the opponent is unable to spin, which is great. We're going to be running a Focus Sash Gengar. Mainly because I want it to be kind of like a revenge. I don't know. This Gengar, it's a whole thing. It's going to be taunting. It's possibly revenge killing, and that kind of thing. It's great for hitting Scarf users and that kind of thing. So we're going to go for taunt, and then the attacking moves are going to be very standard. We're going to go for Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, not Sludge Bomb, because of those pesky chestnuts, and finally Focus Blast for your Steel types and your Ferrothorns and your Sizzles and all that kind of stuff. And then obviously we're just going to run a very standard EV spread. 252, 252 Timid, because that's what you do with a Gengar. You are called Boo, and that's going to be our Gengar. As I said, Spin Blocker, Taunt User, Revenge Killer. Very, very good mon at the moment, Gengar. I absolutely love it. Most people run Life Orb. It's probably better to run Life Orb, but I want to run a Sash on this team because we already have 2 other Life Orb users. Now, the next thing I want to do, that's our spin blocker. We also have a defog blocker, or a defog deterrent, I guess, in Bishop. Just because, as I said, this is going to be an offensive team. Bishop is an incredible offensive mon. I love it so much. This is also going to be one of our Life Orb users. I would normally run Black Glasses or something similar to that, but I feel like I really want the extra power boost on this team. This team is not about surviving for a long time, it's about putting as much offensive pressure on the opponent as possible. Life Orb allows you to pick up some extra KO, well, I say extra, quite a few extra KOs with Sucker Punch, so we're going to be running that just because we can, like, why not? So we're going to go Sucker Punch, Knockoff. Oh my god, what's going on? And then Iron Head. We're not going to go for Pursuit today, because we are going to be running Low Kick, which is weird, but it's Low Kick or Low Sweep? It's Low Kick. We're going to be running this to hit opposing Bishop, because we have no Bishop switching on this team. So Bishop switches into Bishop, and Bishop Low Kicks Bishop, and it's fine. That's the general plan. It also lets us hit, I think, Ferrothorn a bit harder and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. That's what that's for. We're going to go 252 attack, 252 speed, and we're going to put this, we're going to give this a jolly nature, just because outspeeding stuff is great fun. So you're Red Ranger, and that's our Bishop. So we have Spin Blocker, we have, well, no, we have Spin Blocker, we have Defog Deterrent, we have Magic Bounce. It's just a good time. And then the next mon I want to run is Thunderous, because I love Thunderous as an offensive mon. Also, it gives us some great speed control on the team because we can run Prankster Thunderwave, which is always lovely. So we're going to go Life Orb with Prankster. This is Zeus. Wow, can I spell, please? Cool. And then we're going to go Thunderwave. We're just going to be leaving our opponent's little presents few little presents. That's really nice to slow things down. Mega Low Punny is all over the place at the moment. Thunder Waving that thing is important. Very important, as is Thunder Waving, freaking Talonflame, and all that kind of stuff. It's just a really, really nice thing to do. Also, just general speed control. If your opponent's got a Scarf you don't like, you can be like, nah. So I love Prankster Thunder Wave. It's delightful. We're gonna go Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, Hidden Power Ice for those Landos, and finally, Focus Blast. More Focus Blast. You want to have as much Focus Blast as possible. I don't know what my voice did just then, but that's what we're going to go for. We have no physical attacking moves on this Thunderous, obviously, so we're going to run max speed, max special attack, timid. Yeah, Life Orb is really nice on this thing as well. So, power, 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 killing power, Thunder Wave is basically what that's for. Now, the last two mons are going to be slightly slower. As I said, we're going to be running one bulky mon on this team. I'll get to that last. The next mon we're going to be running is Azu. This is one of the most powerful setup sweepers in the game. Outside, well, I'd say... Oh, what did I do? Oh my god. Ah! I ruined everything. I say this is one of the most powerful setup sweepers in the game. One of. Not the. Definitely not the. But one of in OU. It's such a threat. It's unbelievable. So, we're going to go for a Citrus Berry Belly Drum set. Just because the way this team works, you want to identify your best sweeper, weaken your team with all your other pokes, and then just go. Like, as soon as Ferrothorn's gone from most teams, this thing will sweep, and it's the best. It's so good. So, we're going to go Belly Drum. If you guys don't know, Belly Drum is a move that cuts your attack in half, and, not your attack, cuts your health in half, deals 50% damage to you, and then, gets you to +6 attack, which is stupid because we have freaking huge power and everything, and it's just great. So we're gonna go 92 HP, 252 attack, and the rest in speed. The 92 HP is because that gives you the most health after Belly Drum, I'm pretty sure. Make sure your Citrus activates, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go Belly Drum, Play Rough, Aquajet, and Waterfall. I'm not about running that knockoff just because dual stab and water. I just prefer this a lot. And we're going to go Adamant because we want to be hitting as hard as possible with this thing. So this is an incredible sweeper and I love it. That's what that's there for. And then finally, the last poke on this team, I've mentioned this a couple of times, we are going to be running a bulky mon. And it is going to be Tank Chomp because I love this thing at the moment and I've been trying to shoehorn it onto a team for the longest time. And I'm not comfortable playing full hyper offense at the moment. So that's not how you spell that. We're going to be running this for now, and then when I'm a bit more comfortable playing more offensive teams, we will... I mean, I could make this offensive Garchomp right now. I don't know how well that would do, though. I've been testing the team as it is, and it's been doing really well. So I'm going to keep it as is for now. If you guys want to see me use offensive Garchomp rather than bulky Garchomp, leave a comment down below, let me know. But we're going to be running Stealth Rock. I feel like this might work with a Scarf or something, but I want hazards on this team because extra damage is very important. But I don't know. So we're going to be running Stealth Rock, Dragon Tail. We're just going to be running standard Tank Chomp. Stealth Rock, Dragon Tail, Earthquake. I've missed way more Dragon Tails than I would like to admit with this poke. It's so upsetting. Stealth Rock, Dragon Tail, Earthquake, and Fire Blast for Ferrothorn. And then we go 248 HP, 252 defense. I think I'll go negative speed nature just because we don't want to be... Actually, no, there's no point. Fire Blast, 2-hit KOs, Ferrothorn, and Scizor anyway, so there's no point in running that. We will run Impish. And yeah, that's our Garchomp. This is a really nice... Basically, I wanted a Talonflame check and I wanted a Mega Low Punny check, and this kind of does that quite nicely. Because Rocky Helmet Rough Skin is really nice, it's really bulky, and just generally a nice mon. That was my thinking behind this. If I were to change this, I would probably just stick a Scarf on this and give it offensive moves. But anyway, yeah, if you guys like the team, be sure to drop a like down below, and also comment with how I can improve it, because this is my first attempt at an offensive team. I want to see what you guys think of it. So let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.